Hey there, everyone. How are you doing? So in this episode, I want to talk about how we can actually come up with solutions. And I just mean that for ourselves and outside of us, whatever. But it's really just taking that time. So this is good for people that are lazy, because for me, I'm a really lazy person. I had a hard time getting up and doing activities. I do enjoy doing them, but most of the time I'm on the couch. Anyways, so this is great for people that are just sitting there being couch potato, or you're not sure what to do. Maybe normally you read a book or you watch TV, whatever. Do whatever you wish. But for me, sitting there and thinking is one of my favorite things to do. I love going inside of myself and thinking about, reflecting about situations that happen, things that I'd like to happen. And from there, how can this best happen, and putting the energy out there for it. And that's when also so many things happen within us emotionally, because we get led to all these different things, but it's so worth it, because the things that you're led to are the things that you are meant to be led to, because that's exactly what our soul is going through to, become who it wishes to experience in our everyday lives. And so just know that the reason why I say sit to do this, you can do it whenever you want really, but dealing with emotional and mental is actually very tiring. So no, it uses a lot of energy. I usually have people that are super active and they don't know why someone is so, drained just sitting on the couch. I mean, it's both, activity does make you more active and it makes you have that good feeling, but at the same time, depending who you are, if you're an emotional person and you're constantly open to so many things that you don't realize that you're open to, that is also very energy draining, a different energy for sure, but still energy draining. And a lot of emotional things are draining to ourselves, which is usually why when we're going through something super emotional, we tend to fall asleep, is because it was just so much for us that, we sleep and then we come back and deal with it however we do. Yeah, so we don't know how much we're actually open to with the energy coming in and out and draining from us. So when sitting down and thinking, we are actually also bringing that energy to us, because if we're trying to come up with solutions, we're bringing the energy of solutions. If we're bringing the energy of, it's complicated, I don't know where to go from here, that's the energy you bring to you as well. So it's really important to be aware of the energy that you are allowing, that you are being, that you are, manifesting and attracting to yourself, or that you're putting out there, because all of it matters, because it's all part of our experience that we are experiencing. Another thing about it is people don't even realize how much it is that we do allow. So the universe doesn't know what to do for you unless you ask for it, meaning that it will give you everything, but it doesn't really know what it is you're specifically looking for unless you tell it. Meaning, if you don't like experiencing something, tell them, I don't want to experience this anymore. And you most likely will not, but that also comes again with the lessons and stuff. Realizing that in certain situations, there are lessons. I mean, if you tell it to not experience it anymore, you probably won't experience that anymore, but you'll still experience that same feeling in a different scenario, because you're meant to learn that lesson. That's also another way you can learn if you're trying to get to learn that kind of lesson. But when it comes to also, demon energy or spiritual energy, whatever it is, if you don't want it, just say, I don't, allow you to be there. They say in ways that, if you actually say that, then you're allowing it to be there, because you're even acknowledging that it exists. That is true too, if you wish it to be true. But for me, I do believe in the existence of all possibility, and so I do acknowledge what it is, because I don't look at it as a bad thing. I don't look at it as a good thing. I just look at it as it's being what it's being, and do I wish for it to be in my presence? I mean, if they have something to offer in a positive way, sure, but if you're just going to be negative towards me, I don't want to experience that. Sometimes if I do want to, yeah, why not? But I don't. For me, I wish to experience positivity, I wish to experience love, and I wish to experience happiness, and I wish that for everybody. Is that something that's sickening to some? It can be, but I mean, that's up to them. I feel there's so much negativity in the world that I don't mind being a positive light, because for me, it feels good. I love it. I actually feel it was meant for me, because I feel I have experienced the opposite in previous lives, and that this one was meant for this. And so I allow that for myself. And that's completely up to you to decide what you wish to experience as well. So in that time of solutions or in that time of thinking, give that to yourself, allow for it. Know you're not doing nothing. You're actually doing a whole lot more than you might realize, because again, emotions have to do with energy, and everything is just energy, and you are doing a lot. So when I was talking about that too, if you're draining or if you find people draining, you can easily say that you don't wish to be drained. You know, you're not allowing for that. If draining people come towards you, don't allow for it. Don't allow them to take your energy unless you wish for it. I usually say things like, you know, yeah, I give off all my good energy and I have enough energy. I do have enough energy. And sometimes if I am drained, I notice it and I try to see, where did this draining come from? Or did I allow for that draining because I didn't mind it? You know, it's all up to you as well. And it's up to you to decide and see scenarios for what they are, so that you may decide what you wish to experience. Sorry if it's starting to get annoying, but it really is that in life, and it is. So love you all, and just know that you have control of everything. It's just how you look at it. It's just how you ask for it, or realize that you could ask for it. Many times we don't even realize we can until we do. So good luck. Love you all.